Bear removal services. After coming home after a long day at work, I was surprised to see a bear on the roof. Quickly thinking, I googled bear removal services. I called the #1 guy in the city and asked him to come by ASAP. Upon arrival, he assesses the situation, pulls out his ladder, his Louisville Slugger, calls his pit bull out, and hands me his shotgun. He tells me I am going to climb the ladder and start swinging at the bear with the bat. The bear will fall off the roof, at which point my dog Spike is trained to quickly clamp down on his nuts so he doesn't go anywhere. Then we will tranquilize him and take him away. I responded, "That's great. That sounds efficient, but what do I do with the gun?" The guy responds, "If I fall off the roof, shoot the freaking dog." Ops. The head nun tells the 2 new nuns that they have to paint their room without getting any paint on their clothes. So the one nun says to the other, "Hey, let's take all our clothes off, fold them up, and lock the door." So they do this and begin painting their room. Soon they hear a knock at the door. They ask, "Who is it?" "Blind man." The nuns look at each other, and then one nun says, "He's blind, he can't see. What could it hurt?" They let him in. The blind man walks in and says, "Hey, nice TDS. Where do you want me to hang the blinds?" Ops. When Mr. Wilkins answered the door late in the evening one day after he'd lost his wife scuba diving, he was greeted by 2 grim-faced policemen. "We're sorry to call on you at this hour, Mr. Wilkins, but we have some information about your wife." "Well, tell me," he demanded. The policeman said, "We have some bad news, some pretty good news, and some really great news. Which do you want to hear first?" Fearing the worst, Mr. Wilkins said, "Give me the bad news first." So the policeman said, "I'm sorry to tell you, sir, but we found your wife's body this morning in San Francisco Bay." "Oh my God!" said Mr. Wilkins, overcome by emotion. Then, remembering what the policeman had said, he asked, "What's the good news?" "Well," said the policeman, "when we pulled her up, she had 2 5-pound lobsters and a dozen good-sized Dungeness crabs on her." "Huh," he said, not understanding. "So, what's the great news?" The policeman smiled, licked his chops, and said, "We're going to pull her up again tomorrow morning." Oops. If you like it, then please subscribe for more jokes. Thank you for watching.